Surveying Australia's banking sector. Watchers of the night sky in Australia can enjoy views of the Southern Cross, Centaurus and Sagittarius, constellations that are hard, if not impossible, to see from the Northern Hemisphere. Observers who cast their gaze toward the country's economic growth, interest rates and financial sector will find a more familiar pattern on the horizon. As with other developed economies, Australia has endured inflation and weak economic growth since the reopening of its economy from lockdowns amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Public Sector Finances, UK, October 2023. Public sector net borrowing excluding public sector banks, PSNBX, in October 2023 was £14.9 billion, £4.4 billion more than in October 2022 and the second highest October borrowing since monthly records began in 1993. PSNBX in the financial year to October 2023 was £98.3 billion, £21.9 billion more than in the same 7-month period last year, but £16.9 billion less than the £115.2 billion forecast by the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, in March 2023. The Dutch rethink sex, drugs and profits as they head to the polls. Known for its permissive attitude to sex, drugs and corporate profits, in economic terms the small, waterlogged country has punched above its weight. As an expansionist trading power it spawned the world's first multinational corporation, and remains Europe's biggest stock trading hub. Now, faced with housing shortages and tensions over immigration, there's a new consensus against unbridled growth at all costs. As voters go to the polls, the candidates for Wednesday's elections are competing to close their country off. US dollar to Canadian dollar faces challenges on improved crude oil prices. WTI improves on speculation that OPEC may decide on more production cuts. CPI Canada is anticipated to have eased at 3.2% in October. US dollar to Canadian dollar retraces its recent gains, trading lower around 1.3710 during the Asian session on Tuesday. The Canadian dollar, CAD, receives upward support against the greenback due to the higher crude oil prices. Xi Biden meeting seen as good start. Optimistic signals hailed as leaders pledge to keep communications open. The face-to-face meeting between Chinese President Xi Jinping and his U.S. counterpart Joe Biden last week in San Francisco is widely regarded as a start to a good bilateral relationship. It's a win for U.S.-China relations from a larger, broader stabilization perspective, Saurabh Gupta, a senior fellow at the Institute for China-America Studies in Washington, told China Daily in an interview. Thank you.